Do you ever feel like you're taking one step forward and two steps back? What if a hidden force is working against you and the universe is sending you a warning to clear your path? We're going to dive into this negative energy and reveal a powerful truth about what's been secretly holding you back from your greatest blessing. Okay, so starting off, we have the Ten of Pentacles, okay? Something to do with stability, something to do with your home that might be creating some sense of blocks within your blessing, okay? I'm getting a huge sense of something to do with just like your physical well-being, okay? The home might be affecting that is what I'm hearing. You have a lot of pentacles popping up too. You have Nine of Pentacles as well, something to do with just like your level of self-worth, okay? Universe wants you to work towards that care, that self-compassion and empathy towards yourself is what I'm hearing. Something to do with just like your level of independence, okay? It looks to be that perhaps you are almost like fearful of your level of dependence. And so you might feel as though you uh, and may want to pull back, but universe is saying that, hey, it's okay to be independent and dependent at the same time. Just kind of like balance that, balance that within the frequencies as to not let it affect your self-worth. I'm hearing that something along the lines of you may depend on others within the home, or perhaps you might just be fully independent, so much so that you don't depend on others in the home, which, you want to stay stable, you want to seem stable, or even appear that way or maintain your stability. Universe just wants you to know it's okay to lean on others, is what I'm hearing from that message. Also something to do with the Six of Wands. Something to do with your level of recognition, perhaps. You want more recognition. You want more reward. There's a huge sense of pride in that as well. Something to do with your passionate pursuits. You're very driven, okay? You have a lot of willpower in terms of your creativity, is what I'm hearing. And it looks to be that perhaps you're seeking more, okay? I'm hearing a sense that the universe wants you to be grateful for what it is that you've acquired this far, okay? Because I'm hearing a strong sense of comparison, perhaps from time to time, or even a sense of wishfulness is what I'm hearing too. Hopefulness, wishfulness, wishful thinking. Almost like a sense of desire or really wanting something so much so that it almost like consumes your energy in your day to day is what I'm hearing there. Yeah. Yes, and the universe is asking you to have strength at this time. Um, Something to do with there's a strong desire to remain calm, okay, and compassionate towards yourself. Almost having like a level of restraint towards like your inner knowing of certain things, having that inner strength, and also being courageous, okay, to allow yourself to just like sit with what is what I'm hearing. Almost like getting something about present time. So I'm hearing that you're constantly thinking about the future, and it's um preventing you from thinking about the present moment. Sometimes you might even think about the past, and the past is long gone, and the future is nowhere here yet, right? Each step you take is towards that future, and so the universe just wants you to know that it's okay to live in the present moment. Yeah, with that Leo vibes there, and just kind of just like allow yourself to have a level of stance in the situation that you're in now, almost like a sense of groundedness. I'm hearing almost like feeling rooted, that root chakra for sure. Yeah, and with that Queen of Wands, there's like a strong sense to almost find confidence in your current situation, to feel as though you've done everything that you possibly can do and more, and you've done all of that, okay? Feel a sense of like warmth and reassurance in knowing that you've been creating your life for its entirety, okay? That's what I'm hearing. And you've been the controller of that. You've been the mastermind of that. And something to do with as well that even though there might be some sense of illusion, some things are going to be unseen. It's going to be scary, okay? There's going to be a strong sense of mystery with that Pisces energy, right? But you're very intuitive, okay? But you have a lot of dreams in place for the future, okay? So because of all of those dreams for the future, that might be blocking out some of the manifestations that you have for the present moment, okay? So the universe is just wanting you to Really think about what it is that you want. Continue to manifest, but don't let negative energies prevent those manifestations reaching fruition, is what I'm hearing. Yeah. Something along the lines of really just allowing yourself to feel empowerment in your journey, is what I'm hearing. Almost like reclaiming your destiny in its present time. Okay, reclaiming your clarity and power. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing there. And that King of Swords, okay, that King of Swords is really just a sense of like aggression and rush towards something, right? That action, trying to be really like decisive towards something. I was getting like night energy for some reason, but I was definitely getting like also like that in the back energy. But that King of Swords there, it's like you're being very logical, being rational, okay, but I'm also getting a sense of like aggression and rush towards something as well in the undercurrents of the energy, like that Knight of Swords energy with that. So yeah, it's very interesting that I thought this was the Knight of Swords, but I was definitely feeling that energy of just like, oh, there's like a sense of like decisiveness, but also like determination. Like you're almost seeing things in forward thinking. It's almost like you're like an overseer of some kind, like you're being very observant, right? Very sharp-minded is what I'm hearing in that energies. But you are going to be coming into a tower moment, okay? So when this happens, there's going to be some sense of collapse, some sort of upheaval. There's going to be a lot of things shaking. I don't know why. I got shaking and baking. I'm not really sure why. Maybe that has something. Maybe that's something you say. Something to do with baking or something in an oven or some sort of pastry, perhaps. But you're also going to be just going through a lot of truths and awakenings. Some things are going to shock you. Some things are going to, be ruined. Some things are just going to be changing and shifting, in this spiral tower here. And yeah, there's going to be some things that you're going to be sacrificing for sure. And with that energy, you have the Page of Swords popping up here. You're going to be very curious, very observant and sharp-minded. I was definitely getting that when I saw the King of Swords. I was getting a lot of like Knight of Swords energy, a lot of Page of Swords energy, something to do with like a lot of conflicting thoughts that you have. Things are just relating to your observation, related to how you're traversing through the blessings that are coming into your life and how you're just trying to like unblock the things that are just not working for you, unblock the frequencies, unchain, unshackle certain things is what I'm hearing. And it looks to be that you will be doing that, okay? And you'll be living in this present time, living in the present moments. And you have the star popping up. That's really nice to see. So as you're really being observant and curious and sharp-minded about your endeavors and your pursuits of the future, present moments into the future, etc., you're going to be walking into the stars. So you're going to be having a new or renewed sense of how you are dreaming about certain things, how you are inspiring certain things, healing and utilizing your faith. We're getting strong Aquarius vibes there as well, okay, with that major arcana. And yeah, you're just on your way up, okay? When this tower falls, a new tower will take its place, okay? Something much more towards what it is that you envision for yourself. I'm definitely getting a sense of balance. It's almost as though like you're taking accountability for certain things. For some reason, I'm hearing like you're taking accountability. You're understanding what it is you need to do to make things work, okay? And it's almost like being a barista. You know, like how a barista is like someone who's constantly taking orders from their, customers and fulfilling orders and making a lot of drinks, making a lot of sacrifices, making transactions is what I'm hearing. Perhaps you are a barista on your day-to-day job, or maybe you do something similar towards a barista. Maybe you make drinks at home. But something of those lines might be of significance, and you're just going to be dancing through life, okay? You might be a dancer. You might do this as a hobby as well. You might also be like an influencer, someone who's very iconic, someone who is and I'm hearing you might also be a leader of some kind in your business, or people might be seeing you as a leader. But that's what's going to be happening in the near future for sure for some of you. I'm also getting a strong sense that you're just utilizing your creativity to create new paths for yourself, new avenues, new potential paths is what I'm hearing. A lot of barista vibes, cappuccino. You might drink a cappuccino on a nice day. You might make cappuccinos. You might enjoy them. But definitely getting that fiery passion, that action, that willpower. And also it gives me like Ace of Cups vibe. You're just seeing that singular cup, right? So you're kind of opening up to certain things emotionally. Okay, we're getting that sense of emotional birth, spiritual birth, physical birth, just like all of those things, right? A lot of new feelings are coming in for you. It feels as though by unblocking feelings of the past, present, and future, you're going to be walking into new feelings of all of those time frames in life, okay? Yeah, and it might have put you in some sort of fear state, fearful state, almost feeling like a yin and yang. Like sometimes you might feel like, oh, I feel like a fool, or oh, I'm super bold, I'm super fierce towards something. That's what I'm hearing with that, with those new feelings. Okay, so there's gonna be times where you feel like really, like spot on, like you feel really reassured about your path, and there's gonna be times where you're just like feeling like, oh, I have no idea. It's almost like a versus kind of thing when you're like almost like internal conflict is what I'm hearing. Like you're going to be struggling through certain pathways as you create new frequencies for yourself, okay? Opening up to new things for yourself. And I'm also getting a sense that a lot of you are traversing through new opportunities, like new job opportunities, new roles, new hobbies, new lifestyles. There's some sense of like idealism in something, like there's a sense of charm in like how you want to pursue your artistic endeavors, your creative endeavors, your passionate pursuits in general. That's what I'm hearing. But there's also fear of laziness too, like maybe there's a little bit of a sense of procrastination is what I'm getting from this. Like maybe you feel like you don't have all the time in the world, or you don't have the physical or emotional capability to do something, or maybe it's just full on procrastination or inability to sleep, and so things just kind of like feel muddy throughout the day, you know? It almost makes you feel lazy, but really you're getting things done, right? So it's just, this could be a accumulation of many things, but it really just depends on how you're feeling from time to time, right? We all get those feelings. The universe is asking you to be bold at this time. I was definitely getting that energy with that fierceness, and just really using that intuition with that eye energy, okay? Utilizing your third chakra, okay? Utilizing your inner knowing, your inner truth for certain things, to unlock those mysteries, to unlock those secrets that you're trying to, I'm getting tap into is what I'm hearing. The universe wants you to tap into those frequencies. This is very interesting. Ooh, and someone's going to be leaving your life, okay? So this might have to do with a lot of like blocks that you've been receiving, okay? I'm hearing that this authority figure, okay, I'm getting tapping into someone with a work situation, someone where they had this very like manipulative boss, very like authoritarian sort of boss, someone who put a lot of burdens and strains on them. So this person was blocking their blessings. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, I'm also getting a coworker, maybe one level above, maybe same level. They were blocking your blessings. They're stepping down from their role. They got fired. They got laid off, or they're just leaving completely, or they're just stopping their strategic deceits and hidden motives. I'm hearing that they're running away is what I'm hearing, or they're backing down. The chair is empty now. That's what I'm hearing. I'm also getting a huge sense of like with this beware of self-delusion. I was hearing that you've felt like you were blocking your own blessings for a long time, but there's like a lot of things in the mist is what I'm hearing. Something along the lines of like you have inner knowing of what it is that you deserve and don't deserve at this current time, but there's a sense of self-delusion because of what these individuals have done in the background, which has made you almost feel as though like you didn't see everything, right, that was happening and why the blockages were occurring. It's almost as though like you were blaming everything on yourself. It was like putting a strain on you, okay? A lot of pressure, a lot of stress, okay? It's almost like you've burned yourself out is what I'm hearing. Yeah, but you're going to be coming into great happiness when this chair is empty, okay? I'm hearing that someone else is going to fill this chair, okay? It may not be someone you know just yet. Maybe someone new is going to be coming in. Maybe this dark man, okay? Some sort of person with a dark complexion or hair. But this man, okay? It could also be a woman that might be coming in. That they're going to be, oh, that dark man, dark woman. That's nice to see that. Yeah, so we're getting someone of a darker complexion coming in. That might be also kind of, I'm almost getting like there was like a boss of a boss is what I'm hearing, or a situation to do with the woman and the man in the background is what I'm hearing. Something along those lines. It might be a friend, a family member, it might be a boss, it might be a coworker, you know. But yeah, you're going to be playing a different role. So these people are going to be stepping in. Someone's going to be telling you some sort of news is what I'm hearing. I'm tapping into someone with work situations, but outside of work, it looks to be that, yeah, most of you are just kind of stepping into something new, okay? Chairs are going to be emptied. New roles are going to be taking the place of those, new individuals will be taking different roles, new roles, fulfilling or filling in those empty chairs. And you're coming into great happiness, great fortune as well. It's really good news. We love to hear that, okay? And we have this beetle. Oh, almost dropped that card. We have this beetle card, okay? You're honoring and respecting yourself, and honor and respect will come to you, okay? I'm hearing this vice versa, like you're coming into self-compassion, love, good fortune, you're respecting yourself, people are respecting you, okay? I'm also getting there's been a huge power struggle in the background. That's what I'm hearing, okay? People are trying to fill in these chairs. There's too many chefs in the kitchen, okay? This is probably what those powerful forces are. It's just like too much going on, too much deception, you know? But people are departing, people are withdrawing, letting go, okay? And you're going to be highly thought of in this situation, all right? You're going to be someone who's like, who stands out. I'm getting standout character, all right? I'm getting someone who's just like, people are curious about you, and it almost has a sense of enthusiasm towards your new paths, is what I'm hearing. You're going to be coming into a lot of fulfillment as well. A lot of love and joy, harmony, bliss, okay? Right? And there's going to be some things that you're going to be parting with, okay? Related to romance or business as well. Just keep that in mind, okay? That's going to be unblocking a lot of your blessings that are coming through. And yeah, karma, you will reap what you have sown. So I'm definitely getting a lot of good karma for the collective coming in. Something along the lines of just like you coming into new opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up to you. So yeah, just keep traversing forward on that positive frequency, okay? Unblock all the negative frequencies that you're feeling. Regain your self-compassion, your level of self-worth, and keep traversing forward. Everything's going to work out in divine timing. So thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it as it helps get the message out to the collective. Until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.